Namaste, creators, Nama Himalaya. Thank you for coming to my channel, Sparks of God. I'm going to continue part 3 of The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel, Shinn. But before I start, I just wanted to say something. I was watching this Capricorn based tarot reading, and it said in the title, Capricorn, you are it, and you're getting everything you want this month. And so I was like kind of looking at that, and then I had to stop the video, and I was like, how do I feel about this? See, like whenever I get some really good news and stuff, I have to stop and think, how do I feel about this? And I felt very happy and very excited, like that kid waiting for Christmas morning so he can open his presents. But I also felt very kind of humbled and grateful because I saw this news as a gift from the universe saying, good job. You did such a good job. We're going to reward you for your good job. So, it's kind of overwhelming knowing that this month I'm going to get the love that I want. I'm going to get the finances that I want. I'm going to get the business opportunities that I want. I mean, it's humbling. It's really exciting, but it's humbling because you work so hard for it. I mean, I've been working on my spirituality for 3 years, and now, finally, I worked up to a certain point and then I kind of stopped or I slowed down. But especially these last 4 months, I've been in a hyperdrive getting my vibration up because, obviously I wanted my twin flame and, I wanted to do this, and I kind of found out my life's purpose and, all of that stuff. So, let us get started with part 3 of The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel, Shinn. So last place we left off, I don't remember. But the next chapter, I don't know if I keep throwing away the pieces of paper. Then I don't know about that. Oh, I found it. I'm so unorganized. We left off with the power of the word. The power of the word. I remembered the paper. It's right here. So now we're going to move on to the law of non-resistance. Okay. The Chinese say that water is the perfect element because it is non-resistant. So you remember in the previous video I said be water. Why? Because water is not resistant. Water will always find a way to get through. Resist no evil because evil does not exist unless you make it so. If you believe there is evil in the world, then there is evil in the world. Now you could say, well, look at the news, look at the internet, there's evil everywhere. Yes, but you have to tell yourself. Yes, but that's the 3D. That's outside of you. Resist no evil because evil does not exist unless you make it so. Evil does not exist in you. And remember, like attracts like. So if evil does not exist in you, you cannot attract evil because it does not exist for you. Okay? She says your body and surroundings depict what you have been picturing. And this is what I said before. The 3D reality, you start manifesting at a very, very, very young age based on your core beliefs. And so, once you are able to consciously start creating, those creations are based on your core beliefs. So if you look around you, you will see what you've manifested. Okay? Have you manifested the financial life you want? Have you manifested the love that you want? Have you manifested the money? No, I said money. Career that you want. If not, then it's time to turn it around. Go back, write down everything that you want, and be absolutely clear. So, and that's something that Spirit told me last night when it comes to love. Write down exactly what you want in a relationship. And I did. And I will share it with you. So I wrote down what I need out of a relationship. Unconditional love, compassion, tolerance, understanding, kindness, sense of humor. Sense of humor is a big thing with me. Fun-loving, passionate, affectionate, ambitious, open-minded, emotionally supportive, someone who has financial security. They are accepting and confident. And when I say confident, I don't mean cocky. I mean, I don't want like a thirst trap kind of guy, I just want a guy who is not insecure. Okay. I knew this one guy who we had kind of a little, crush situation, and we were talking, but he kept like posing for me and, showing off his body. And it was like, after a while, it just got old because I was like, I could see how insecure he was. He was looking for validation. And I don't want a man who is going to be like, who needs constant validation. I want a man who's not like, oh yeah, I'm the most gorgeous guy in the world. No, a guy who's like, you know what? I'm happy with the way I look. I'm fine. And who says, hey, if I want to improve something about myself because I want to, then I will. Because with me, I don't look for validation. I'm happy with who I am. I'm relatively happy with the way I look. And if I want to change it, I can change it. But I'm not going to go to other people to seek validation. Because it doesn't matter what other people think. It matters what you think. So it says children get illness because they're sensitive to the thoughts around them. Children are like sponges. So if children are in an environment where everybody's talking about getting sick and everybody's sick, and they're especially around the hypochondriacs, those children are going to get sick. Why? Because that's the energy that's surrounding them. I mean, I always used to joke that elementary schools were like breeding grounds for viruses. But I mean, to be honest, I still kind of believe that, but if you have children, if you work with children, you want to put out an air of, remember I was talking about the immune system and how it relates to your vibration, and the higher your vibration, the stronger you will be and the less likely you are to get sick. So, if you have children or if you're around children, don't constantly put out fear of them getting sick, fear of them getting hurt, fear of this happening, fear of that. Because again, Mommy, it's what?
Don't say fear.
Thank you. So what she said, okay? Don't do it. If you do not run your subconscious yourself, somebody else will. This goes to what I was talking about before, external validation. caring what other people think about you. Okay? Because everyone has haters. And if you say, hey, how do I look today? And they say, oh, you look like an ugly pig, then that is going to hurt your feelings, right? And that's going to bring your vibration down because they may not even think you look like an ugly pig. They may think you're gorgeous, but they are projecting their own insecurities onto you to make you feel bad. And what do? You absorb that. It goes into your subconscious and you end up thinking you're an ugly pig. So the universe says, okay, I'll give you more situations to make you look like an ugly pig. So you must run your own subconscious. Like I've said before, I don't care what people say about me. I say good things about me. Someone else could say something bad about me. I will always say good things about myself. Okay? And it's the same thing with the I'm rubber, you're glue. Okay? If someone says, how do I look today? Say, wow, you look beautiful or you look handsome. I have friends on Facebook. They're like they'll post a video or something of like a new outfit and I'll be like, wow, you look so handsome or you look so beautiful. Why? I'm rubber, you're glue. Okay? Or they're rubber, I'm glue. What I say bounces off of them and sticks to me. So if I say you're beautiful, you're glowing, you're gorgeous, that will bounce off of them and come back to me. And it's like saying, I'm beautiful, I'm glowing, I'm gorgeous. Children react to how you react. Fear in you equals fear in them. Again, this goes back to illness, pain, kidnappers, things like that. Because children are still developing, okay? Your brain develops until you are at the age of 25. At 25, your brain is matured, okay? So until 25, you're still absorbing, you're still learning, your brain is still growing. So as your children are growing, you want to support them, you want to compliment them, you put them on a pedestal to make them believe that they can do anything, have anything, be anything that they want to be. Because then they will grow up to believe that and they will do great things. So it says law of transmutation, which is turning one thing into another. Okay? So law of transmutation, that is like turning your negative feelings into positive feelings. Like I said, the silver lining. Okay? Looking at the silver lining, looking at the positive in a bad situation. And every dark cloud has a silver lining. You just gotta find it. You just gotta look for it. So she says feeling must precede manifestation. So before you affirm, okay, you must feel it. If you want to meet the man or woman of your dreams, you have to close your eyes and you have to think about what it would feel like to be with them. What it would feel like in their arms. What it would feel like to kiss them. And then when you're in that feeling, hold it for as long as you can and affirm, I am in a beautiful, loving, passionate relationship with my special person. Okay? If you want money, you want, let's say $1 million or rich. You're just like, I just want to be rich. Okay? You have to close your eyes and imagine, visualize yourself as rich, whether it's with cars, a private plane, a beautiful mansion. Feel the feelings of what having that would feel like. What would it feel like to be a millionaire or a billionaire with planes and cars and mansions and all of that? Hold that feeling and then start affirming. All people are a golden link to my good. All people are a golden link to my good. And this is why you want to bring positivity bring positivity, love, and abundance into your life, into your mind, into your subconscious. Because again, like attracts like, right? Golden link. Have you heard of the what's it called? 6 degrees of separation. We are separated from everyone by 6 degrees. Same thing. So if you live in love, joy, abundance, happiness, you will attract someone with love, joy, and abundance and happiness. And then they will attract the next person, and they will attract the next person. So it's like a link on a chain, right? She says all people are a manifestation of God. All of us, that's why all of us have a divine purpose. Okay? A divine purpose, a divine plan. We're all the same. We're all one consciousness. We're all sparks of God. When we come to earth, we're given free will to decide how we want to live our lives. It is up to us to find out our life's purpose. What do we want in this life? How do we get it? How do we become more positive? How do we embrace love? How do we get rid of our demons? Shadow work is a great way to do it. I did shadow work. Shadow work, it's intense. It causes you to really delve into those situations in your life which cause you a lot of pain. But it's like a purging thing, and you work through it, and you feel the feelings of it, and you're able to just purge it from you. Don't mind me. So the next one is the law of karma and forgiveness. What you give out, you get back. Karma is Sanskrit for comeback. So what goes out comes back. The more you know, the more you are responsible for. So that's why the more you know, the more you are responsible for everything, and that comes with everything that comes into your life. Okay? You are responsible for the thing that comes into your life. The thoughts you think, the knowledge you gain, you are responsible for all of it. And that's why you want to make it the best that you can. Put joy into it, put energy into it, put love into it. The fear of the law is the beginning of wisdom. The fear of the law of karma and forgiveness is the beginning of wisdom. Because if we say to ourselves, if I put out negativity, I'm going to get negativity back. Okay? And if I don't forgive, it's just going to hang over me like an old dead goose. And I'm going to be stressed out, and I'm going to have a negative feeling. So the fear of the law, that is a good fear. Fear the law of karma and forgiveness. Because all it's going to do is give you a positive result. The law takes vengeance, not God. So when there's vengeance, it's not God striking you down. God is not smiting you. It's the law itself. The law is separate. There's God, and then there's the laws. The laws of karma and forgiveness. The law of non-resistance. Okay? Because you have to think about it this way. Think about it this way. The United States, right? We have Congress, we have the President, we have the Senate. Okay? When we break a law, do they punish us? No, they don't punish us. The laws that were put on paper and signed punish us.
I have to wait.
So you have to kind of look at it this way, that way. This way. Oh, I'm tired. I'm sorry. You have to look at it that way. When we break a law, it's not the government the high ups, the Senate and the president who punish us. It is the law. We broke the law, therefore we must be punished. Vengeance, punished. God sees us as perfect. We are his perfect little sparks. There is nothing wrong with us. But again, it has to do with free will. Stop kicking the table. We come to earth and we're given free will to decide. And it comes down to, like, what I believe is, I'm going to show you guys. What I believe is on the other side, there is it's like a huge campus. Just a huge campus filled with souls going back and forth. Souls, students, teachers, ascended masters. And to me, this is what the other side looks like. That's what it looks like to me. Okay. And then this one is what I think the ascended masters look like. Okay. This is the government. As you can see, souls gathered around a table. And what's on top of that table? It's the earth. They are looking down on us. Okay? Protecting us, teaching us, leading us. So, it says, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Jesus said that. The truth, our divine purpose, our divine plan for our life. Once we know our soul purpose, our life's purpose, and our divine plan, and we know the truth about our existence, the truth shall set us free. And it's a weight off of our shoulders. So there's a story, be careful what you wish for. Because there is something I heard about electricity, that it can bake a cake, but it can also bake the man. So electricity is a gift. It's a blessing. You know, we can't live without electricity. But if we don't honor it and respect it and not nurture, I'm afraid of, like, my brother is an electrician and I'm like, hell no. I can do everything else. I can do plumbing. I can do carpentry. I can do all of that stuff, but I will not touch electrical stuff because I'm afraid of it. But if you do something stupid with electricity, like when I was little, I used to stick knives in the electrical sockets. It can kill you. So you have to respect. You have to respect what God gives us. Because if you don't, then you could suffer the consequences. There is a story. A woman strongly desired a house owned by an acquaintance of hers. She often pictures herself living in the house. Eventually, the man died and she moved in. When she found and understood the laws of the universe, she asked herself if she had anything to do with his death. The answer was yes. Her desire for that house was so strong, the universe made way for it, but she paid her karmic debt. Her husband died soon after. But because her husband and the acquaintance that were not knowledgeable of the laws of the universe, they actually became part of it. That's a pretty, intense story. She should have said, give me the right house as equally as charming as this house. the house which is mine by divine right. This would have brought a good outcome to
I
everyone.
don't care.
Okay? That's why, like, when I asked for my specific person, I said, bring this person to me, someone like him, or someone 10 times better than him. Because already, to me, he's it. He's it. He's the one. There's nobody else for me. So if it turns out he's not the one, I want someone like him or someone better than him. I would like to see what better than him is. I really would. That would be interesting. Desire is a tremendous force, but must be directed in the right channels or chaos ensues. You can desire something really bad, like your specific person. You can desire them very bad. But it has to be directed to the right channels. You have to give the universe options. You have to give the universe options. So I am going to stop this right here. It is 27 minutes. And then I will come back with part 4 of The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel. Shinn, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. My Patreon is down below, as well as my other information. I also added a link to Facebook Messenger, so you can message me on Facebook if you want a reading, if you want to give me some suggestions, whatever. So again, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic week. I send you guys joy, love, gratitude, and abundance. Have an amazing week, and I will see you next time.